Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to What's on Tap, hosted by Derek Agler. This is episode number 85. Yes, folks, we've made it 85 episodes and still going strong. Now, today's just one of those days. I know everybody has them, but it's just been one of those days, folks. But I just wanted to get that off my chest that it's just been one of those days. Nothing seems to go right. Everything seems to go wrong. So here we are, guys. I've decided I was going to do a selection from one of my favorite breweries. I decided to go a different route, and I'm actually doing something from a brewery I have never, ever done before. And this one looks pretty good. I mean, it caught me right when I saw it in the store. I was like, wow, look at that label. Labels always, I mean, my attention, if you have a bright, cool, funky label, it's going to bring my attention to it, guys. So today, guys, I'm not going to go rambling on. I'm not going to go on and on. But I'm going to bring you something I have not done before on episode 85. I am bringing you the Hopping Frog Smashing Cherry Blonde. Yes, folks, this is the Hopping Frog Brewing Company out of Akron, Ohio. This one is a crisp and refreshing with a splash of cherry flavor to add a great taste and some fun. It's simply smashing. Well, this is 5.2 ABV, so it's definitely crushable. We'll just see how good it is. But as you guys see here, the logo here just took me. I mean, it got me. You know what I mean? Like, I just saw that. It was red. It was bright. It was colorful. I'm like, wow, gotta try it. Cherry blonde. Why not? You know? But this one, guys, it is Best Buy February 20th of 2026. That's gotta almost be an error, guys. Like, if you see here, Feb 20, 2026, that's gotta be a misprint. I mean, that's gotta be a misprint. I mean, that's a pop there. Whew. Little bit of cherry on it. Oh, no color, though. So now, right now, seeing the just absolute no red in this bad boy, no color of red. It's not used with 100% cherry juice, guys. This is not going to be a natural cherry juice here at all. So that's a little disappointing. When you get those cherry beers, if they actually really do have cherry, there's no way to get around it. They're going to be red. It's just how it is, you know? I mean, that's got some head on it. A lot of head on it. Yeah, that's not natural. Switch that around there. I mean, the head on this thing, it's just heady. Like Hetty and the Heddysons. Or you could have said Hetty and the Hendersons, but yeah, that probably would have been better than the Heddysons, you know. Yeah. Yeah, Hetty and the Hendersons. That's right. So here, I mean, it's still there. Still there. And I'm just going to get the last drop out of it. So, folks, What's on Tap here, hosted by Derek Agler. We are doing episode 85 today. The Hopping Frog Smashing Cherry Blonde. And this is Hopping Frog out of Akron, Ohio. 5.2 ABV on this, guys. Did catch me, you know. Like, just kind of caught me because, you know, the colors and still heady. As you fight through the foam, it's better than some. I mean, it's nowhere. This is honestly probably the worst cherry beer I've ever had in my entire life. And that's not it's not the worst beer I've ever had, just the worst cherry beer I've ever had in my entire life. Yeah, and that's saying something. I mean, I've had some good cherry beers. I mean, Urban Artifact did a killer one. Um, oh, I'm drawing a blank now. Just drawing a complete blank. Just like huge, huge, huge. Glarus, New Glarus, yes. New Glarus makes a killer cherry beer. Head's now dissipating a little bit here, which is a good thing, thankfully. Just, it's height. It's height. It's not like, whoa, at all. And I was kind of hoping for that, I was kind of hoping for that, like, whoa, wow, like this thing can compete with the big dogs, but it can't. It's not going to. It's not a bad beer by any means, but it's not anything like exceptional, like to write home about. And I've said that a few times about a few beers. Like, there's ones that are definitely like, wow, like this is a good beer, and then there's those that are just like, it's all right. And that's the one. And then there's those ones that are like, that was horrible. This isn't that. I mean, I drank it. I mean, if it's the only thing at the bar, other than like your mainstreams, then yeah, I'd be definitely be drinking it. But no, I mean, if I had a choice, I would not. Um, and this is also coming from the guy that will go to a bar and get Pabst Blue Ribbon if they have it. And I'm not a hipster or anything like that. It's just, I mean, guys, if you can get like a big glass of it for like $2.50, like, I mean, if you want to drink, like, I mean, it makes sense to me. Now, is it the best choice? No, absolutely not. But I mean, old style is my favorite, guys. That's just it's beer. It's beer to me. That is the beer of beers. I mean, every day, any day, I could drink old style just because it's that good. It's really really good beer. Um, but to each their own. If you want to go and drink water, Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Light, any of them, Michelob Ultra. I don't care about calories, man. I care about taste. Taste is the numero uno for me when it comes to beer. I don't. If it has 100 calories, 200, 400,000, I don't care. I don't. As long as it tastes good, that's all that matters. Like, I mean, if you're on a diet, you probably shouldn't be drinking beer. And if you're on a diet, and you're drinking one of those low cal beers. Congratulations on wasting your money. Brilliant. So we're gonna. I mean, let's check this out, guys. There's not natural cherry juice in that, guys. There's not natural cherry because obviously, like I said before, it would have red tint or be reddish. Um, this is kind of I mean, it's a hazy blonde. Kind of like a. I mean, I've seen it before. I've seen this haziness, this blondness to them. Um, and I mean, it's nothing special, guys. It's nothing that you could write home about. But here you go. That's the color, like a straw. Almost like a strawberry straw. Almost kind of like strawberry blonde, almost. So I mean, it's got a real like slight tint. I mean, not really, but like it's not natural cherry juice in this. I mean, if I'm wrong, by all means, Hopping Frog, you reach out and you let me know that I'm wrong about your natural cherry juice. And it doesn't say it does say ale with natural flavor added. Natural flavor, huh? Well, that's a load of hooey because you didn't. Like, there would be some kind of red in this if you use natural, and it don't taste natural either. So, I mean, I could be wrong. Not saying I'm absolutely right, but if it don't look natural and don't taste natural, chances are it ain't natural. Right? Right. On the nose, I mean, I get the blonde, I get that weedy, hay kind of smell, straw smell. backed by a little bit of, just a little bit of alcohol. Um, and I'm positive that this, it says 2026 right there on the thing, but there's no way in this world. Best Buy, February 20th of 2026. Hey, what would be another one? That wouldn't be a 3, would it? Could be a messed up 3. Oh, it's possible. There's no. There's a 3. I mean, it just doesn't. It just has a bottom to it. I mean, that just looks like a 2026 to me. I mean, it just does. It really does look like. I mean, it absolutely does. Whatever. I get some crispness. Um, I get a little bit of cherry, guys, like a little bit, and that's where I say like most of the cherry beers that I've drank are like loaded with cherries, like pounds of cherries per bottle per can. Um, in this one, it doesn't have any claim to that by any means. So it's possible. I mean, it is just because I'm not used to itty bitty cherry, but I get the ones that are loaded. Like, go look at Polygraph. Go look at Belgian Red. Like, both those are loaded with cherry. Hoppin' Frog, not so much. You get a little bit of cherry on the nose, a lot of that hay straw. Mouthfeel, you got uh, like a pillowy softness into a crispness at the end. So it's overall not a bad beer by any means. Just not. I mean, it might be actually out in that range. I mean, I think the Dominga Mimosa Sour from New Belgium was a better one than this. But the Hula Pickle would have been better than this one. So yeah, I mean, I'm not up into the 20s by any means. But I'm popping after 36 and 35. That Ketter Sour, the Rose, that was a decent one. So that's definitely not there. Excuse-moi. No, there was got to be a 38 around here somewhere. I would think. I hope. If not, then I have to redo this darn list for the 150th time or whatever. It's always fun. So I thought I put a 38 down here earlier, but maybe I didn't. There's 37 was the Roke. Heck, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Wowzers. I am really going to shoot myself in the foot. That just blows me away. It's better than Sierra Nevada. Wild little thing. But where in the world? There's 39. 39 is hazy. There's 38. The Piscois. Blueberry wheat. Huh. I wonder if the Sierra Nevada is going to actually come across. Like, I've had 2 of them, and I've got 2 of them in the fridge, but I haven't drank them just because of. Heck, I've only been 8 episodes since the last Sierra Nevada. I try to mix it up. I try not to do too many of them like close together or in a row or anything like that. So that's why I did this one. I do. I mean, I've done. See, like Urban Artifact, I waited for a while to do like 64 to 84, so 20 episodes before I did that one. But then before that, I did one at like 64, so it was like real close. I haven't done Sam Adams for a while. New Belgian I did at 68. Yeah, so I probably really don't want to do that. I mean, Sierra Nevada, I'm definitely not doing. I just did it at 77. Um, oh, but I did it at 67, so 87. I'm probably gonna have to do one of these Sierra Nevadas. So I'm glad I got that in there. Let's just go with a little SN here because I did 77, I did 67. I didn't do 57. Whoopsies. But I didn't do them for a while, and then I did some more of them here. So let's just see here. So we did 67, 77, 87 is going to be the Sierra Nevada, one of them. And then I should probably Sierra Nevada on that one too. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Still getting a little bit of that cherry, but the hay straw is the majority of this one. And most of the time, your blonde ales, they're going to be a little hazy. They're going to be a little strawy, hay-y smelling. You know, it kind of brings the farm into focus. You know, not a bad thing by any means. It's just this one is bigger on those aspects than the cherry, and I'm not a huge fan of that. I wish it was more on the cherry, less on the hay straw. That blonde ale, and I do really like and love a blonde ale. There's so many good ones out there. If you find the right ones, absolutely delicious. They're actually a really fun winter beer for me. I'm not really a stout or porter person, so the blondes like your Hogardens, your Stella Artois, different ones like that, I really do enjoy. A lot of the Sam Adams for winter, I do enjoy those as well. But a lot of that, I enjoy just the regular ones. I mean, just not anything too funky, in the winter. But even, I mean, funky ones are good too. Don't get me wrong. Funky is always funky, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But like some of the blondes are, I mean, some of these, the white ales, the those kind of things, those are delicious. Like I was saying. But you got to find them fresh because if you don't find them fresh, then they're garbage for real. Because they usually like Stella's and Hogardens usually sit and sit and sit, and then they finally, I mean, they get skunked like 3 or 4 times, or they sit, or both, and then you get them and you're like, oh my gosh, this is. But you get it on draft, definitely try it because it's Hogarden on draft. Whoo, mama, it is amaze balls for sure. But guys, I'm going to wrap it up here on episode 85 on What's on Tap, hosted by Derek Agler. We did the Hoppin' Frog, Smashing Cherry Blonde, 5.2 ABV, ale with natural flavors. This place is out of Akron, Ohio. Not really, I don't know. If they use cherry, it's either fake or they didn't use very much. Now, you got some cherry there on the nose. And still, it's more cherry coming through now than the hay straw, but it's still like a mixture. And it's a light, it's pillowy, texture, crisp. So guys, we will give the Hoppin' Frog. It is going to be our new number 39, taking the place of Hazy Little Thing, which will move back. The Pisco Blueberry Wheat was just a slight bit better. It wasn't great by any means, but it was better than this one. So, guys, episode 85, What's on Tap, hosted by Derek Egler. We did Hoppin' Frog, Smashing Cherry Blonde from Akron, Ohio. The state of Ohio. OH. I heard an IO. I did. But we're going to call it a day. Everybody have a great one. Make sure to tune in for the next episode. You can check my other previous episodes out. If you want to do a little click, subscribe, whatever, guys. I have excellent content, and it goes way beyond beer, for sure and for real. You can check me out on Twitter as well. And that's just Derek Agler at Twitter or at X. I think they are now, whatever. But yes, guys, check me out. You can like, subscribe, comment. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram. But you guys all have a great day for What's on Tap, hosted by Derek Agler, episode 85. Hopping Frog, Smashing Cherry Blonde, hitting number 39 on our list. Until next time, you all have a good one.